Good afternoon, Hebrew Israelites, the awakened Hebrew Israelites, and to those who don't know they're Hebrew Israelites. Like and subscribe if you like the video, you feel that you learned something from it. And if you read the thumbnail, you know what I'm getting ready to talk about. So let's begin. Understand this, or should I say, on my evolution to become a spiritual master, which takes a lot of study, which equates to becoming an Illuminati. Now, let me say this. An Illuminati is a spiritual person. It's a spiritual person with a high degree of spiritual knowledge. Understand this. The people that you are calling the Illuminati are no more the Illuminati than Israelis are of the 12 tribes of Israel. Let me repeat that. The people you are calling the Illuminati are no more the Illuminati than the Israelis calling themselves Hebrew Israelites. It's just a lie. I will say this. These people are privy to a lot of historical information about becoming an illuminated one. See, Illuminati is an illuminated one. That is a person of high spiritual understanding. And with that comes certain spiritual powers. Now, these people who call themselves the Illuminati are, from what I make of them and what I have seen of them, they are Caucasian Neanderthals. Caucasians are Neanderthals. And they have acquired a certain amount of spiritual understanding. I'm not going to say spiritual power, spiritual understanding. And the only thing that I know that they are capable of doing is having sleep sex with people. That's all I know that they are capable of doing, is having sleep sex with people. Other than that, I know of nothing else that they can do. And if they can do anything else, I think they have the ability, perhaps, of entering people's dreams. Other than that, I don't think they can do anything else. And understand something. An illuminated one is the person that is blessed by God. This is not a person that exploits people. This is not a person who steals, cheats, or tries to take over the earth. Because the earth is a place for mortals. The earth is a place for mortals. To be an illuminated one is to be a child of the universe. And to be a child of the universe is to exhibit immortality. So understand this. To be an Illuminati, you have to be an immortal mortal. You have to be an immortal mortal. And these people running around calling themselves an Illuminati, they know a few tricks. Limited. But they are hardly the illuminated ones. They are not even a part of the illuminated ones. They're not illuminated. Anyone that desires riches on earth, anyone who desires riches on earth, mortal things beyond what is needed for survival can possibly be in Illuminati, because things of earth are mortal, and nothing that is mortal is real, because nothing that changes is real. Nothing that changes is real. Your soul is immortal. It is real. It is powered by the Spirit of God within. And only God can grant people immortality. All the studying you do opens the door to immortality. The difference, now some people like to say that immortal people are gods, and they can be considered that. But understand this, God is eternal. God is eternal. So what is meant by eternal? Alpha and Omega. God is the only Alpha and Omega. What do I mean by Alpha? God has always been. God has always been. And if anything created God, it was God who created itself. That is what it means to be eternal, to have no beginning. So if God created itself, it had no beginning. It always was. Spirituality is what leads to a person becomes an immortal mortal. And see, to best explain what religion is supposed to be about, it is supposed to be about a human being becoming an immortal. And Jesus always said throughout Matthew, Mark, and Luke in the Bible, Jesus always says, I am the Son of Man. I am the Son of Man. Meaning, he is a human being. With that being said, a Homo sapien. Highly evolved, highly spiritually evolved Homo sapien, which leads to immortality. Now, what we call religions has been bastardized by Caucasians and used to exploit and colonize people. What religion is supposed to be, religion is supposed to be a combination of two things. Monotheism, which is the belief in the existence of God, and Buddhism, which is the evolution of the individual through learning and manifesting control over the human body, which means control over desires. So you have to become an illuminated one, you have to have control over your physical desires, and you have to believe in God, because God is truth and knowledge. Everything starts from truth and knowledge. God is infinite living mind. And you have to be able to tap into the mind of God. And you can only tap into the mind of God if God permits you to. Now, these people running around here calling themselves the Illuminati, no. They're just having sleep sex with people. And they're using what little knowledge they have to upset the balance of nature and cause chaos. They're just demonic. And see, this is why everyone cannot have spiritual powers. And the reason why spiritual powers was kept from some people. Because if you do not have control over your desires, you're going to do something crazy. And it could cost you. It could cost you your soul. And see, a lot of people, Hebrew Israelites, they've been deceived into thinking that these little tricks by these these fake Jews is the illumination, and it's not. It's just games. It's just games that they're playing. They visited me and tried to have sleep sex with me. It didn't work because I have control over my astral body. I have control over my astral body. I visited them, and they were shocked to see me there. And I left, trying to figure out who these people were and how they were able to do what they did. And it didn't take long for me to rationalize that they're the children, the children playing with toys, playing with a toy. I'm gonna tell you this. These people are, I guess you would call them, the name of these people kind of slipped me. I think that you would be called them, these people are obviously the children of people who were rich, and they left their inheritance to their children. And these are the people that make up the plutocracy. They don't have any morals. They don't have any values. They're just people running around with spoiled kids running around with no self-control. And they're pushing all kind of ridiculous stuff. I mean, they're pushing chaos. These are the people that are pushing, trying to push homosexuality all over the world. I think that Trump would be a perfect example of one of these people. They're all, put it like this, they're all spoiled kids, like Donald Trump. They're all spoiled kids with the nature and mindset of Donald Trump. Very immature. And they rule their minions with fear and money. They rule their minions with greed and money. And their minions have no control over their own passions. And they're like spoiled kids. Spoiled kids trying to run the world. And all of a sudden, and they're exposing themselves. They're finally exposing themselves. I guess their parents have passed away and now they're in control. And they're pushing transsexuals, saying that women, they're the ones that have taken feminism to a whole new level. They're the ones creating homosexuality because it is a conditioned behavior, just like racism is a conditioned behavior. Nobody is born a racist. Nobody is born a homosexual, and no woman is born a feminist. All these things are created by these people who have control over humanity to a certain extent and do not have the morals or the spiritual acumen or intellect to control anything. But you got a lot of I don't know how people could be so stupid to follow them. But then the more spiritual, the more spiritual elite you are, the less you understand how people can fall for this deception. But I just wanted to explain to you all, I just wanted to clear up one thing. Because don't think of these people. I mean, as a person striving to become what could be considered a third degree Illuminati, I mean, it is really an insult to have these people call themselves of the Illuminated Ones. If they were illuminated, then you wouldn't have to, I mean, you wouldn't have to fear them. They definitely would not be pushing feminism, homosexuality, or racism. Because none of these things are real. And they offer nothing to the advancement of humanity. And to be of and to be in Illuminati is to be of the advancement of humanity. It is to, like I said before, if you want to know who an Illuminati is, combine a Buddhist with a person who believes in God, and then you'll have an Illuminati, an illuminated one. With that, like and subscribe, and have a great day. But understand one thing: I have no fear of these people calling themselves an Illuminati. It would be wise that they fear me, definitely. So like and just subscribe, and have a great day.